Hello, Ari. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry, just went to get water. I went to get water. Hello, Lily. Got your first subscriber on this account? Nice. Good job. Happy Father's Day. That would be nice if I was a father. I'm just gonna be filling up the sketchbook as the or at least as far as I can go. I'm stopping in about an hour, or no, I'm stopping in about an hour and 30, so not too long. You got one subscriber from a video with over 1.1k views. Oh wow, that's a lot of views. That's crazy, but hey, you know, at least that's one person, right? I thought you don't stream Sundays? Not usually, no. But I just decided to, as I just thought I would. So I did. Call it a surprise stream. My only video on Ari got 3.9k plus views and 21 subs. Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. I'm gonna need another pen soon because this one's running out of ink. I've started marking some like the shoulder line and stuff for my drawings now. I'm trying to get a better workflow for when I'm animating and stuff. That's my usual view count on your main account? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. It's been a long time since I've come to your streams. Hello, Galaxy. The drawings are amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Filling your sketchbook with OCs? Yes, I am, Millennials. I am, in fact, doing that. And then, you know, this week I'm gonna be working on some drawings, like redrawing some old OCs that I did from that video that I posted. Probably around two of them. Alrighty. I realize I don't tend to draw faces from, like, facing to the right. I don't know why. But I'm doing it now. Doing it now. Hello, Easy. Hello, Ink Demon. You're really confused? Women look beautiful, but so do some guys. That's true. You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. You're so sad? Why are you sad? Because Murder Drones ended? So this character has freckles, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna try and find a witty pun to pressure you into drawing Hornet, but can't come up with one. Haha. 6 people watching, 6 likes, and the stream started 6 minutes ago. That is true. Is it a coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I don't usually stream on Sundays, and this stream isn't going to be going for too long. I was supposed to start at 3 a.m. Yes, and Asmo's PC broke and hasn't been able to talk to me for a week, and it'll be 2 months until he gets a new one. I see. No more lesbian robots. I didn't really watch Murder Drones. Not like all of it, so I do not know the reference. Hello, Journey, and hello, Screen Hermit. Heh. Never have I ever. Have you played the new Deltarune chapters? I have not. Never have I ever been so frustrated at my lack of Spanish skills. You need to watch all the Murder Drones now? I don't wanna. Look, I need to watch a lot of anime. I need to watch a lot of stuff in general. I need to watch Arcane Season 2. I need to watch 86, Fate, Evangelion. I have way too much things to watch, and I haven't watched a single episode of one. You're going to become your husband real quick? Okay. Okay. How do you become your own husband? Easy. Well, I wasn't actually saying your name. I was saying it's easy. You just switch accounts. How's the dentist this fine day? The dentist is fine, honestly. The weekend was tired. I was tired the entire weekend. I didn't really get much done. But I'm doing good today. I'm getting back into the groove of being productive. Just finished Spanish. Not gonna miss that. That shit. Yeah, fair. Alrighty, so she has some pretty interesting hair. This character's hair is more boxy for sure. So I'll be trying to give her a slightly more box or jagged hair shapes. I hope chat gives their dad the proper amount of appreciation today. True. Of course, you're not talking about me because I'm not their father, so... When is the next vid for art review coming out? Actually, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I'm a little bit out of video ideas, so yeah, I can just resort to that. It's been a while since I done the last one, so. Hello, Sage of Truth. You become your husband? I see. Yes, yes, you do like to put numbers in your name. Alrighty, let me see. See, I've been trying to simplify my workflow, and I've been trying to mark more stuff in my sketches, just so I can understand, like, so when I'm actually animating, I can keep track of where the body's supposed to be. You love him, Sage of Truth, that is. I'm going to assume, I'm gonna assume that's some sort of Cocuron Kingdom character. Alright, let's draw. You're gonna draw because of the fact you somehow became your own husband? Oh no, my heart stopped. Ah, dies? Oh no, you've killed him, Ari. Look at you. You're a sick person, Ari. A sick person. I saw your animation looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I want to do... I don't know. There's some parts that I don't like. This is not me being overly critical or anything. I'm trying to be objective. Like, I like the animation, like, don't get me wrong. There's just some things that I, like, maybe just the fluidity of some parts of it I would like to change. Like, at the end, like the bounce that she does at the end, mainly. That's about it. You saw a lot of smear frames? Yeah, there's like there's one where her eyes go, and then there's the second one, and then there's like three or four smear frames, I think. Which I do like. I do like the smear frames, to be honest. My previous animation before that one, which was just like a face that was just bald, I think I didn't want to do a lot of smear frames for that one, but I ended up doing it. But I wanted that animation to be a little bit more grounded in, like, speed. Yeah, very anime vibes. Yeah. You've been live for 12 minutes? I have. Hello, Cappuccino. How am I? Hello! Name that I cannot read. Reformed as in my OC's body. Hi, I'm back from the dead in a cartoon character's body. Being my OC. Welcome back. Easy. Dennis, I know you can see every message instead of just the top... I know you can see every message instead of just the top messages. What are you even talking? What are you talking about? Probably if I scroll, yeah. Hello, holy moly. Did I not say hello to you? Hello. Let's draw. I'm pretty sure you said let's draw, right? Yeah, I do like the smear frames. Wait, are the smear frames the squash and stretch frames, or that's completely different? I don't know. So click the little comment button on your live thing. Should be all white. Click all messages or something like that. But why though? Wait, click the comment button on the live thing. Yeah, but why though? Hold on. Wait. So you can see all messages? Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. See, are you talking about, like, when it filters some messages? Is that what you're talking about? Does that fix that? Oh, okay. Thank you, I didn't know that then. Because it filters the word husband, but I saw that word already. My art journey pisses me off. It's been 7 months since I started, and I feel like I'm improving really slow. What would you recommend me? Improvement does come pretty slowly. Like, it's not instant. You're not gonna, like, skyrocket. Well, sometimes you do, but I mean, have you been looking at references and trying to copy them? Have you been breaking down artworks and trying, like, from other artists and trying to replicate them or find out how they do things? Watching artists draw can also be pretty helpful, seeing how they actually go about making the characters or constructing the actual illustration, that does help. That's how I improve pretty quickly. But I didn't really improve that quickly though. It's been about like 3 years of serious improvement for me. So yeah, it's been 3 years of serious improvement for me. So it it takes a while, and I'm not even at the point where I want to be yet. So it's not something you can really rush. How old am I? I'm 19. I'm 19, my good sir, or gal, I don't know. What clothes is she gonna have on? Just gonna give her a t-shirt. We're the same age? Oh, nice. I have a couple tips if you'd like to use them. Okay. Not for me, not for me. You're talking to that person. Hey, by the way, what am I supposed to call you? Because I don't know how to read that name exactly. I can just do Addy, but I don't think that's an I. How am I supposed to say that name? How would you like me to pronounce it? I don't actually recommend tracing. Well, okay, tracing can help, but I think it's more useful to try and figure out, like, look at videos on how they improve rather than tracing, like, outright. Trying to copy will actually. Call me whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want. My cousin is an artist and an animator who criticizes my art when I'm trying to have fun. Yeah, that's why I don't usually show. I don't show a lot of people. Well, no, that's not the thing. I show people my art, but I don't really care about criticism, to be honest. But yeah, if you're just trying to have fun, you don't really have to take criticism. If it's just a hobby, just draw. Dude, just find a simple name. I'll call him whatever you want. My name is Burak, if you wonder. Burak. Am I saying that right? Yep, I'm just gonna say Burak. Hi, I made a mechanical hand. Did you? Where'd you put it? Hello, Hobby Pandu. Hello, Emo. Hope you guys didn't forget me. I didn't. How could I forget the Emo Lord? All right. Alrighty. Let me see. How do I do this properly? Who unsubscribed to you? The beginning of the live, you were at 4.03k, and now you're at 2k. I don't know. People unsubscribe all the time, I think. It's a natural part of your YouTube career. You're feeling a bit depressed yesterday, so you binged a TV. Wait, hold on. So you binged a TV series and did Duolingo at every ad break. That's pretty productive. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I guess like mental stuff like comes and goes, kind of randomly. It almost feels like just like emotions and stuff comes and goes randomly. Dennis, the Turks are taking over your chat? True. It definitely feels like emotions and mental states can just be random, like seriously random. How did you start off getting so many subscribers? I have 10 so far and was wondering your advice. Basically, I've just been doing everything that YouTube allows you to do. So like live streaming, shorts and videos. If you do all of them consistently, I think you're just gonna get subscribers. Of course, your content has to be interesting too. I think that's also a big thing. I don't think my content's so interesting, so I think if you just bring something unique, or at least something interesting, and people will just watch it, I think. I can't find a single familiar face in chat right now. True. Maybe it's because it's not a normal day for me to stream or something. We have Screen Panda. I mean Screen Hermit, not Screen Panda, and Hobby Pandu. Hobby Panda. I'm just gonna say Hobby Panda because Pandu is not. It doesn't fit in my mouth. Which sounds weird putting it like that, but you know what I'm saying. I'm Emo's here. Oh wait, you're the one who said that. Ari's here. Sage of Truth is Ari. Well, isn't drawing interesting though? True, it is. Yeah. Drawing is interesting. But I feel like if I were just drawing, wait, my feelings are most hurt. I feel like if I was just drawing without talking, I feel like I'd have way less people watching. I don't know. Maybe it's my yapping. Maybe it's the drawing paired with the yapping too. Oh yeah, Galaxy's here. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of Greece and deep fried foods. Hello. Watching art take form is so fun, so long as the process is not too long. Yeah, truly. Definitely a problem with me though. My art usually takes long when I'm live streaming or yapping. Like this entire page, this didn't take long. Like I did this character 10 minutes, this character, well, half a body, so 10 minutes, 10 minutes. All of these characters didn't take that long, but the moment I start streaming and drawing, it's like, oh boy. And that's where the yapping comes in. Yeah. If I were just drawing, I think I'd be faster though. I wish I can move to the US one day. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you will be able to. I'm sure you'll be able to. Yeah. I have faith in you. I'm going to... Who do I draw? I'm going to draw that guy again. How would you react if Brad can actually sing? I'd be very shocked. So shocked I'll eat the bread. If my mother saw me watching this shit, she'd put me up for adoption. What, does your mother not like drawing or art? What are your thoughts on Canadians? They have maple syrup, so they get a pass. A pass from what? I have no idea. I heard that like people from the US and Canadians don't get along, or at least the US does not like Canadians, but I don't know why. They have maple syrup. How can you hate people that have maple syrup? My pencil died yesterday. Oh no. My pen is on the verge of dying, or at least running out of ink. So, I getcha. I will feel your pain. Soon I will feel your pain. Let me see if I can put this guy's face on. Canadians don't like Americans because of Trump. Because of Trump, Canadians are awesome. If you say so. Canadians don't hate anyone. That's probably not true. It was my favorite mechanical pen. How did it die? Back when owning PS3 was a flex. Oh. All right. Let's say shoulders are here. So yeah, his shoulders are kind of broad, so I'll put his shoulders there. Well, no, then his shoulders probably be down here then, right? Yeah, probably. And then if his shoulder's down there, then, and his hand is here, probably like somewhere down here. I drew him pow, no more pen. Oh, no more lead. Oh, well, then you just need to get more lead. You'll be fine. You gotta go. Good drawings to you. Thank you. Good drawings to you. Whatever you want. Whatever you like. Draw someone in a maid dress. I could do that. I have some maids that I can draw. Eventually. But right now, I'm vibing. Right now I'm vibing. That doesn't answer anything. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me focus on this. I just need to focus on the hands real quick. I don't want to make the hands too large because we're not going for the yaoi hands. Let me see. Maybe about that big. I heard about Duolingo doing AI now, and my mind said, wouldn't that affect the human workers who used to work with them? Probably, right? Well, actually, I don't know. Does does Duolingo have workers? Like, how does that work? I don't think that would actually affect anything. Not too badly, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. What would it even be replacing? How do you, huh? Do you only draw with a pen? Not really. I have a pencil here, but I'm trying to work on drawing with pen. I kind of got too comfortable drawing with pencil a couple of days ago, so I am going back to pen just to make my life harder, you know? What's life without a little struggle? So Duolingo fired all their employees and are using... Duolingo used to have workers. They're no longer necessary. They serve their purpose. Oh no. Who's your favorite JJK character? Sukuna. I like his pettiness. Why do you, no. So Duolingo fired all their employees and are using AI instead? Okay, well then, yeah, that probably does affect people then. Use of AI would affect maintenance with code. Programmers have to fix stuff sometimes. I see, okay. Well, yeah, I guess. Hello, Mr. Fick. It's the endless cycle of revolution. The Industrial Revolution. The Internet Revolution? I don't know. Now it's the AI Revolution or whatever, I don't know. Cool sketches, thank you. In my opinion, I don't really mind people using AI to make art. I don't mind, like, I don't hate them, but it's boring to me if someone does that, right? It's like, it's not really that interesting. Like, sure, it looks cool, but I don't know. It's not that interesting. I like to get in the mind of the person who's making the art, figure out how they made it, but if there's no one who made the art, then there's nothing to get behind, right? It's just kind of boring. I just don't care. Let them do what they want. Yeah, like, I don't actually really care. It is kind of odd, like, how some people are... let me think. Like, it's kind of... no, I don't know. I don't have enough information to actually form an opinion on this. AI is like how cameras were original painters back in the day. There will still be a use for traditional artists. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, people are always going to value stuff, right? People are always going to value people, so... Or, you know, mostly. So I don't think traditional artists are going away, but... let me see. Yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, AI is kind of like photography. Except in this case, photography does take a good amount of work, though. I think there's a difference. There's a difference in the actual input that's needed for photography, right? You have to get the angle, you have to get the shots, you have to know the correct settings. But for AI, it, like, obviously input is needed, but it's way less. There's way less needed, I think. It isn't fair to artists who drew all their lives to get as good. Well, I mean, life isn't fair in general. I don't know. I don't, like, yeah, you could say that, but it's not really fair. And plus, it's not like the AI artists are artists. It's not like they're cheating per se, because they never really entered into the art game. They're not really doing any art. The AI is doing art, so it's not like they're cheating at anything. There's no substance? Yeah, I don't find it interesting. I almost missed the stream. I'm starting to believe this day was designed to screw me over. Nah, you'll be fine. It's fine. Hey, you made it, right? Isn't that an upside? art is a form of expression, and AI can express itself. So art created with AI art isn't really art. That's a fair take. There isn't any law. There isn't any laws. Maybe some people just don't have the time, but they want to be creative and want to share it. I mean, I don't know if AI art is creative. AI art isn't really creative though. I don't like. I don't know. Yeah, it's not really creative. You're not really using your brain. You're kind of just talking. I mean, like, I'd say a writer is creative, but I don't know. It's not really that. It's not that creative. But I think people who use AI for art are weird. At the same time, I make ChatGPT make pictures for me, but it's for fun. I mean, I don't think they're weird. I think it's completely natural to want to make stuff, right? To want to say things or type something in and get something. So I think it's fine, but still, they're not really artists. It's not really creative. It steals from real artists. So if you use AI, you're stealing other people's art. Yeah, basically, kinda. It's a big melting pot of other art, right? That's what it's trained on, I suppose. I don't really know. I don't really know how I actually feel about that. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know. You want cake? Here's cake up here on this book, because the other book is not for cake. Not for cake at all. Yeah, but for sure. I don't consider them artists, because to be an artist, you kind of have to be creative, and I don't really consider people who use AI to be creative. Don't make the opposite of cake. Oh, don't make cake. Make the opposite of cake. An unhappy bagel. The biggest problem I see with people are trying to copyright AI art, which isn't technically legal just yet. People are trying to copyright AI art. That doesn't really make sense. I don't really get that. It's not like you own it. You didn't really make it in the first place. But I mean, people will do what people do, right? So it's basically my go-to reaction to things. Just, it is what it is. I don't really care. Which isn't that interesting of a reaction, to be honest. So I don't know. I mean, AI could steal your art one day, since people love to use AI now. They'd claim your art as theirs. Well, it's not really my art. It's like, see, it's not like, sure, they steal my art, but then whatever they pump out isn't actually my art, right? It's a collection of it's like a collective mash of everyone's art. Of course, they can steal my art specifically, but it's not the same. I don't think I wouldn't consider that technically producing my art. They're not going to be producing my art. My art has my own flaws. It has my own stuff, right? It's not going to be me. Also use AI to make questionable stories that shouldn't be appropriate. What does that even mean? Everyone makes I think a bunch of people make questionable stories. I mean, have you seen most of the fanfics on the internet ever? I don't mind AI artists as long as they don't claim the art stole as theirs and making excuses to aid AI that harming good people off of that. I'm fine with it. AI will kill itself as it will start to train on itself. So sooner or later, AI won't have anything to train itself on other than AI garbage, and seeing the brain rot people make, it's over for AI. No, I don't think so. I think AI, for better or worse, I don't think AI is actually gonna implode on itself. I think it'll probably sort itself out to make itself better. I don't really see AI getting worse, but maybe it could. I've seen AI steal straight from a Pinterest pin. Really? Okay, let me see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I promise I'm looking for something. Hello, why not? Miracle Star gets hated for copying Amazing World of Gumball, but to me, originality in cartoons when does not exist, since people can take the legs of one cartoon and an arm from a different cartoon. True, but it's always filtered. Like even if people do copy things, it's always filtered through their own experience. Like someone actually can't copy something line for line. It's always going to be slightly different. I don't know. I think there's a slight difference in the way AI learns and a person learns. Mainly because AI actually takes the actual image. Like it has a file. It takes the actual file of the image, right? And that's what it's trained off of. Rather, people, they don't actually have the ability to copy something line for line. If they wanted to. I think that's a difference. Let's be honest, Dennis, what makes you think that Ghibli trend is a great example? If you compare Ghibli studio animation and the AI generated images, has yellow tint because it was trained on Itzel? Well, yeah, but I mean, it just depends on how people use it. The people who made the AI art, the Ghibli filter for the AI, thing, they just weren't good enough. But that's not all of AI. Someone can make an AI that can do something. Like eventually AI will be smart enough to do something better. AI is basically always improving. I don't think, like, if the AI isn't doing something right, it's kind of on the people's fault. At least that's how I'm thinking of it. Hello, Flower Girl. Duck doodle, please? I can do a duck doodle. I'll do a duck doodle. Hey, I thought you said you weren't going to be able to make it to the streams. Well, I guess you didn't really specify when. You never specified when, to be honest. Hold on. Let me see. Duck doodle? Yes, I'll do a duck doodle. Can you give him bread, the duck? Sure. Don't give him bread, Dennis. You're allergic? You're allergic to bread? How are you allergic to bread? Or like gluten or something? Dennis, the internet is a dark place. They will be broke before they can do that. Who'll be broke? Most food has wheat in it. Good luck surviving. No, it's definitely possible for you to it's definitely possible to survive on. I mean, my mom doesn't my mom is allergic to gluten and she can eat a bunch of stuff. Rice doesn't have gluten, beans, basically a bunch of stuff doesn't have gluten. It's only like crackers and, like processed foods. A lot of processed foods has gluten, but I mean, other than that, you can just not do that. But most foods has wheat. Oh, that's what you said, yes. And back from brushing teeth. Welcome back, Hobby Panda. Being vegan and being vegan and celiac? Or wait, what's that? I know vegan obviously, but what's that other thing? You know how it feels? Yeah, it's I don't know, it's not too bad actually. I can eat gluten. I'm not allergic to gluten, I don't think so. Oh, celiac is allergic to gluten. Okay, well, fair. Call me Panda or Hobby. Okay, Panda. Oh, that's British spelling. Okay. Oh, I see. How do I draw this guy's hair? God dang it. God dang it. How do I do this? This guy's hair is so difficult. I wish I wish I had a reference of his hair, like just his actual hair. But I didn't. I don't have that, and I'm kind of a loser for not having it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Dennis was vegan. I forgot. I am. I am. Dennis, how long have I been vegan? For 19 years. Crazy, right? If you party while studying, will it count as studying? I mean, kind of. What? You've been vegan my whole life? I have, because my parents are vegan. That explains it, lol. Yeah. Yup. It is my parents. My parents, indeed. You've never tasted meat? No, I haven't. Not really. Actually, I probably have on accident, but I don't know. Can't really remember, so. Like, only my parents and, you know, like, my siblings are vegan, but the rest of our family isn't vegan, so, yeah. The con for me whenever I'm in vacation is whenever alcohol is involved, then I'll drink someone else's leftover without them noticing. Huh. Bro has a flat leaf for hair. Nah, he has hair, I promise. How do I get better at art, Dennis? Wait, do you think you'll try any dairy products or meat products in the future? Probably, right? I mean, I'm not scared of meat. I just don't eat it because my parents, but I'm not actually too attached to veganism, but I don't really want to eat meat either. I don't know. I'm not really attached to eating in general, so. If I want to, then I will eat. Yes. How do I get better at art? Let me see. How do I get better? Well, okay, you find artists that you like. For instance, I like artists like Yusuke Murata, Sui Ishida, even Horikoshi. Kim Jung-gi is also a really good artist. Miura from Berserk, really good artist. Find artists that you like and try and break down their art. Try and figure out how they do it. If the artist, does live streams, you can look on YouTube, find artists that do live streams or live drawings, see how they construct their drawings. See how they actually, make their art. That's pretty good. That's how I improved fast, or at least relatively fast. Like when I really started to improve is when I started looking at artists draw. Kind of like, well, yeah, anyways. I watch artists like Keenan Lafferty, the Jetty Jet Show, a bunch of artists. So try and break down how they make their art, and then try and copy their art. Find artworks that you like, and, try and replicate it. The more you try and replicate, like, replicate your references, then you'll get better. That's just... yeah. No, the more you try and replicate, the better you'll be. Even if your drawing doesn't turn out how you want it to turn out, it'll probably be better than, like, if you hadn't used a reference at all, or if you hadn't tried to copy someone. So yeah, enough copying, enough breaking down of other artists' work, and eventually you'll get better. You should probably try and copy from a bunch of different artists too. Copying from one, it can be good. Like, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Enzoria. Hello, Enzoria. Hold on. I need to read another thing. You draw for like 12 hours a day while eating rocks? I do draw for like 12 hours a day. I mean, due to religious restrictions, I've never tasted alcohol in my life. I'm underage though. True. I mean, I've had alcohol, but I was underage. But I mean, it was like, I don't know. It wasn't even that good. It didn't make me drunk, like I said. It just made me lag. It was like making me lag in real life. It was the worst. I hate alcohol. Dennis, but my favorite artist doesn't show the way they do it or stream. How do I understand how they draw? My favorite artist is Gazeter? Other drinker confirmed? Oh, no, I only did it once. It was my one-time drinking alcohol, and it was the worst. Next on the list, drunk driving. Absolutely not. I hate alcohol. Oh, you're Limp Zudo? Okay. Hello, Zudo. Okay, let me see. No, okay. See, what I was saying is, look at artists. Okay, find artists who do actually show how to draw, right? That like watching, even if it's not your favorite artist, okay? But when it comes to actually trying to replicate an artist like artwork, then you're going to like go to their already made illustrations. So you don't have to be able to like replicate them or see how they draw, how your favorite artist draws. You need to see how just like a good artist in general draws, right? And then you can take that knowledge into trying to replicate an artist, like an artist that you like, is what I'm trying to say. All right. The problem with me is I can't find an art style like... Yeah, but you don't have to... Drawing is 80% just observing. Exactly. Yeah, it's about observing, breaking down, and trying to replicate. Analyze, copy, and adapt. The problem with me is I can't find an artist like that. Yeah. Gazeter. I've been searching on X and there isn't any that piqued my interest. Okay, how about this? When I'm done with the stream, how about you send me their art style and I can look for it? Because I follow a bunch of artists on X, so maybe I can find one that you like. But I mean, surely you don't have to. So like, here's how this works, right? Once your technical skills are good enough, you can be able to pick out and emulate some styles of like artists, right? But before you can emulate a specific art style, you have to get good at drawing in the first place, right? And you're already pretty good at drawing, but that's where looking at other artists. So like looking at artists that do draw, you don't have to like their art style completely. You just need to be able to appreciate it, I suppose. They don't have to be your favorite artist. Just as long as they're showing you how they draw and they're pretty good at drawing, look at them and see how they construct their bodies, construct their, their architecture, whatever it is they're doing. And then you can bring that skill to the artist that you actually want to like get more like or get better at. Bro, do you have dementia? Who? Me? Are you talking to me, Soulcast? I appreciate your art, Dennis. Thank you, Cappuccino. I appreciate that you appreciate my art. If a person takes away what makes beer and then grind up the first ingredient in beer and turn it into a liquid, then it's just gonna taste like flavorless liquid. Oh, flavorless liquid wheat. I see. They're pretending they're me. Identity theft in chat? That's crazy. Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. Unfortunately, I'm not you, so you're probably just letting it slide. I mean, I don't know how you not let that slide, but Remember, kids, identity theft is bad unless you never get caught. Dennis, I'm Ari, right? You're not Ari. You don't talk about, Cookie Run the Kingdom enough. They're lying. It's me, the real Ari. How old were you when you got into art? I've been drawing my entire life, but like I didn't seriously try to improve. So if you're talking about like got into it, like actually trying to draw, then maybe like it was like 6 years ago or 6 to 7 years ago, maybe about 8 years ago, like 2018. So like 8 years ago about. So yeah. About 8 years. I thought I clarified that I'm RE1. Anyways. What is beer? Basically just an alcoholic joke. Alcoholic drink is what I meant. Dennis, I'm making a book. May I include thy OC? What do you mean by a book? What type of book exactly? Define book. No, I'm joking, but no, what type of book? It depends. It depends what book. There's a drink that makes Dennis lag in real life. No, I didn't have beer. It wasn't beer. It was just like straight up alcohol, beer is alcoholic, obviously. But what I'm trying to say, it's like stronger than beer, I think. Dennis DMs. Tequila? No, it wasn't tequila. It was, I don't know. It wasn't beer though. I know it wasn't beer because beer tastes like, like shit. Is there something in my DMs? I don't think there's anything in my DMs. I don't see anything in my DMs at least. Vodka? No. That's where I don't know what it was, to be honest. Graphic novel? No, you can't put my OCs in a graphic novel. You gotta get your own OCs for that. Why does it sound like you're saying beer instead of beer? Well, I'm saying beer. Like, what, am I supposed to say beer? Am I supposed to emphasize the E? Bear. Beer. Rubbing alcohol? Please not that. No, it wasn't rubbing alcohol. Do my parents know this? If not, just tell me whether they like your art. What? No, yeah. Oh, my father does. Because my father was there. No, I'm joking. Well, no, I'm not joking. He was there. Why does it sound like you're saying... No, because I am saying beer. Oh, yeah, no, my parents like my art. They're quite supportive. My mother doesn't know, though. I'm so rebellious. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure she does know, right? I'm pretty sure she knows. I asked one question, and now everyone's asking about what alcohol you drank. Yes. Hello, Abby. I am not their father. About the DMs, it took a while to send. Oh, nice, I see. Oh, I like the drawing, it's nice. A big hug, a big, large hug. Is this peak artwork? If the worst effect from drinking pure alcohol was lagging IRL, you got off easy. What's worse than that? A hangover? What happens? Do you just die? I guess you probably just die from rubbing alcohol, to be honest. Or at least some sort of poisoning. But I mean, all alcohol poisons you though, so I don't really know. Larry back in the gang. Hello, Larry. Rubbing alcohol would probably burn through your intestines. I suppose. Hangover, migraines, car crashes, or scurvy. Somehow? Scurvy? What type of cookies do you like? Coconut. Do you normally stream on the weekend? Not really. I don't tend to, but I did today because I have nothing better to do. Gotta stay on that grind. I think Dennis drank in 15. What do you mean in 15? It wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe a year or 2 years ago. For those who don't know, Larry is Why Not's cat. I see. Didn't know that. Would rubbing alcohol? I feel like some people have drank rubbing alcohol before, but I don't know how well that went for them. Probably not that well. It's obviously not meant to be drank. I mean, arguably not. Like all alcohol is not meant to be drank because it's toxic to your liver. But whatever. Who cares about that, right? Remember me tomorrow to send you one of their art, Dennis, because I will go somewhere by now. Wait, whose art? Oh, yeah, okay. I'll try. Just tell me their name one more time, and then I'll be. You drank rubbing alcohol a little bit when I was 6, so how good? How how did it turn out? Should I keep working on my book I started writing and gave up a year ago? Sure. Or you can even start a new one. Let's make drinking rubbing alcohol a TikTok trend. No, a good way to cull the horde. Come on, I'm not. We're not doing natural selection. Not yet. We had Tide Pods for that. Which I still can't believe was an actual trend, but you know, whatever. Common sense, not that common, I suppose. Like, I didn't know people had to be told not to drink, not to eat Tide Pods, but hey, only me, Asmo, and Reb because no one else volunteered to be in the drawing. Yeah. No, it's a good drawing. I look so protective or angry, one of the two. Both? Ah, I see. Dennis, draw yourself now? No. You're not getting me to draw myself. What do you mean, yes? No, I'm not. The fact that you've been working on a drawing for probably 40 minutes. Yeah, like I said, I go really slowly when I'm streaming. It's tragic, honestly. Like, if I focus, guys, I found an infinite money hack that banks around the world are totally unaware of. Really? Is that so? Who thought the infinite money hack? Okay. Dude, my book is already able to draw really quickly, but that like resulted in me ignoring a lot of chat. So it depends on what you guys want. Do you guys want me to ignore chat or do you want me to draw? Oh, I see. Give me but one moment. I have returned again. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? No, the stream lagged because the internet came out. Like the internet literally just destroyed itself. Because someone unplugged the internet. Have y'all included Dennis ever thought about like making a book? Yeah. Let's see. Is this working? Hello, hello. It's back to normal? Okay, that worked. Cool. Cool. Oh no, I reset my YouTube. I realized that you can just restart a stream even if you close out YouTube, so that's what I did. I just kind of closed it out and then did it again. Hello, Mango. No, I don't want to play the song. Hello, Mango. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm gonna play this song because this song is chill. Alrighty. Bayback, okay. Let me see something. My parents would find it considered that I'm what is there something especially concerning about these streams though? Hello, Casper. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Eden. Today you're the one with no sound? Oh, nice. Dennis, right high on the page. I mean, they find everything about older boys talking weird, especially since I'm a girl. How does that work? Is that how that works? Well, if you say so. That's quite odd, Galaxy, but, you know, each family has their own quirks, I suppose. Hello, newbie animator. I still can't go over legally knowing how to dox someone and then also having a bread cult. True. Dennis, help Eden communicate or I will feed him false information? No. All right, let me see if I can speed up in my drawing process. Let me lock in real quick. Bye-bye, goodbye, Ari. Oh, you're talking to Galaxy. Goodbye, Galaxy. Hello, welcome back, Lily. All right, so I'm gonna be moving his thumb over here. By the way, can you continue? Wait, no. What do you mean Eden is hot, Dennis? I didn't say that. You continue if you want. Be back again. Okay, goodbye. What do you mean you want to abuse the children in your basement? Oh. Never said that. I didn't say that at all. Dennis, like your local Denny's. No. What? What does Eden mean by that? That's concerning, is it not? Is that not a concerning statement? By Eden. Humans are scared of spiders biting them, but they have more teeth. Spiders are scared of getting stepped on, but they have more legs. That's true. Guys, and one of his children in his basement. No, you're not. I don't have people in my basement. That'd be weird. I don't have the time to take care of people in my basement. I started to write a new one a few months ago about people worshiping a sea god, but you gave up on that idea. That was a pretty good idea. I like that. Dennis, that's illegal. Don't talk about that in stream. Huh? I didn't say anything, though. Why is the spelling and date right in the title? I have no idea. I have to stop joking like that. I don't have kids in my basement. I don't have one. They're in the attic, though. Kids. I don't have kids. I don't know why I gave it a lisp. I don't know. Oh, wow. The stream is actually going to end pretty soon. I haven't even filled up my sketchbook. Okay, hold on. Let me lock in. I have kids in my basement? Okay. Okay, Zoodle. His shoulder sheet to be over here. Because this guy's pretty buff, too. Although he's not as buff as the other guy. It's been an hour already? Yes, it has. If you keep making cliches, no one will care to look. It needs to be eye-catching. It doesn't necessarily have to be eye-catching. I mean, you can have a cliche and then just turn it on its head. It's all about how you actually. It's all about what you do with the story. Like, there's a bunch of stories that are cliche, but it's the way that you like have a spin on it, right? Like, I feel like worshiping a sea god is pretty interesting, depending on the way that you spin it. But isn't Dennis a buff man? I'm a very buff man. Very buff. Absolutely. Absolutely buff. Dennis speedrun drawing? Yes, I need to. You got 10 subs? Nice, Casper. Does anyone want to see my OC post? You'll post later? Sure. In the Discord, I assume is what you mean, because I don't know if because I won't be able to see it on your channel. My message didn't censor love, right? No, why would it censor that? No, your message went through. Okay. Speaking of buff, I need to do more exercise. I've been trying, but today is going to be my first like serious day of actually exercising, or at least something, some sort of activity. Probably just we have like a kind of a gym in our garage, so I'm gonna be there. I'm also gonna, my mom is gonna be exercising too, so I'm gonna be helping her, or I guess spotting her with squats and stuff, to make sure she doesn't, You're my second favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Casper. I'm happy. I'm glad that that you like my content enough to say that. I feel like I became another person for those few minutes I was on here, but anyways, goodbye for real. Goodbye, Eden. Hello, Lily. Guys, remember when I was teaching my little cousins how to draw? Yes, I do remember you saying that. Was that like last stream? Dennis, what were the dinosaurs like? Back in my day, everyone had a dinosaur as a pet. You youngins will never know. Never know about that type of stuff. Unfortunate. And your next stream, you better explain yourself. I never said that. And is there anything that I need to explain? Alright, hello Rancor. Welcome to the stream. Is your day going well? I hope so. My cousins lack the motivation and energy to make art, so tomorrow I'll be asking them questions on why they want to make art and give examples of why other people make art. Oh yeah, of course. That's a good thing. By the way, I'm here. I'm just not gonna be chatting because of your drawing. Okay. Good luck on your drawing, Ari. Yeah, no. Yeah, motivation is always about what you want to actually achieve with your art. If it's just for fun or if it's like something more serious, yeah. It's nighttime? Oh, well, then I hope your day went well. But still, this question still stands. How is your life going then? I always wondered how peaceful the world would be if people and their enemies decide to set aside their differences and forgive each other and probably chill and have a good time. Well, then it'd probably be chill and it'd probably be a good time. But that's just not in human nature. Not really. Humans always like to divide themselves, like to categorize things, separate, tribalize. It's kind of part of like human nature, right? Dennis just explained racism. Basically, as long as there's something for people to separate and categorize, then they're always going to separate and categorize. That's just how people work. It's the very nature to break things apart and like, for instance, the day-night cycle. It's really just one cycle, but because of the observation that there's two different things, right? You break it apart. Now it's day and night, when it's really just, it's not actually day and night isn't actually a thing. It's just a name, but it's not an actual thing. Like, yeah, people just love to like sports teams or anything, anime fandoms. Like as long as there's two things that people can separate, then there's gonna be conflict. That's how it works, basically. Mom just puked in the toilet. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope she's all right. Okay. Done. Let me just look at the outfit here. Never mind, she just coughed really hard. Wow, that must have been a pretty loud cough then. Well, that's good that she's alright then. Why is everyone in chat quiet? Like, guys, you're making me feel like I'm a yapper. No, chat is just really quiet. It's like that sometimes. Hello, Shiraz. Sometimes chat is just quiet. The stream is gonna be ending soon, actually. I was supposed to start the stream about an hour earlier, but I had to deal with some stuff, so I started pretty late, and I have to finish, earlier than I would have liked to go on for. But it's just how it is. Goodbye, Lily. Yeah, I mean there'll probably be like a more active chat tomorrow though, because I'm gonna be starting like my normal time. So no need to worry. I know you all will miss me, but try your best not to cry. Oh, you're gonna do something else? Okay, goodbye, Ima. But yes, the stream is gonna be ending pretty soon, actually, because I have some stuff to do, mainly exercise. Can you say bye? Can you say bye 10 times? No. I'm very bad at counting. Like that, and always now this gone. I'm told, and then chant to her bone. Okay. Right, let me just draw this guy's pants. This is a sad man right here. You can tell because he's doing the dramatic pose. Also, what's happening with this hand? I have no idea. Don't ask me. Goodbye, Eden. I mean, Emo. Sorry, not Eden. You'll still be here? Okay, hey. At least for a little while, because in about 9 minutes the stream is gonna end. So okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, that works. You're a good artist. You're impressed. Thank you, Kent. Looks good. Thank you. Except for this hand. This hand does not look good. I don't know what's happening with it. Yes, I've been trying to improve in my simplicity, mainly because if I can do that, then I'll be able to animate easier. So I've been trying to get a better workflow just for drawing bodies and stuff in general. Imagine imagining. I can imagine imagining. After all, I'm imagining right now. Can you imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie? Me personally, I don't think I can. You couldn't imagine? You couldn't imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie? That's kind of sad. But it's like that sometimes. I did not know if this stream. You didn't know. You did not know of this stream, or you did not know if this stream. I'm confused. Can you imagine an imaginary menagerie manager? Wait, managing the menagerie and the imagining of imagining what? Some of those words aren't wording correctly. It's really decaying. Eliminate 36 degrees centigrade. All right. Well, by the way, I recommend your stream. You recommended my stream from YouTube's homepage. Let's go. Yes. That's good to know, Kent. Hello, Emperor Pig. Aha. We're on the homepage now. Kind of. You was too? Nice. I guess consistency is key. I would keep the stream going for longer, but I have things to do, like exercise, so. I have exercise and some videos to make, or at least one video, but I'll try for 2 videos. Alrighty, there we go. Beep? Why are you beeping me? Alrighty. The stream will be ending soon. Very soon. Leave a beep after the message? Wait, what? The stream is gonna end soon, guys. I'm letting you know. So, I will start saying the outro from now. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. And for, well, yeah, I guess coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for 4,030 subscribers. I think we're at 4,030. Cries? No, don't cry. Be glad that it... Don't be sad that's ending. Be glad that it happened. Backflips and disappears is crazy. Is this... Alrighty. Very sad man right here. Now, here's the message. Dennis smells like an unopened tennis ball. Oh. Back for a little bit? I see, but the stream is ending. You're gonna go out and socialize and touch grass? Okay. You don't care? Oh no. She's too powerful. It's 10 p.m. here, so you're gonna ride a bike in 5 seconds or so? Okay. Sorry, I've been late. You're crying right now? Why are you crying? Unfortunately, the stream is ending right now. Ah, okay. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably be live at like 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time, most likely. So, yes. Goodbye, guys.